Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's time to pull for Sottely's new vision card today. My luck lately has been insanely good, like off the charts good. Like one-shotting 100 cost units, getting 100 cost or 90 cost vision card espers really easily. It's been so good that I'm almost assuming I'm going to pity today. Now, I'm not going to pick up anything in here. The only extra thing I'm buying from the shops today is this 120 Visior guaranteed unit or guaranteed vision card summon. I think everybody should buy that. So a little reminder there of how great of a deal that is. Now, a couple things to note about these banners today. I've been talking to chat. We're live on YouTube right now. In this one, I was thinking about pulling on this banner if this 275 guaranteed shards also gave stars, because you can use those stars to max out other vision cards and stuff. Turns out that it does not. So for me, I have almost all my vision cards maxed. I don't need this. I still think this is a good banner if you're a new player or something like that. And I also, again, think this is a good banner if you're newer, working on building up your roster. I'm not. The only thing I care about getting today is Culmination, the new vision card. So let's go. 52,000 free viz. It's crazy, by the way. When you actually get lucky a couple weeks in a row, it's really crazy how much Visior you just sort of have left because you didn't have to spend any of it. It's a beautiful thing. Now, what is not a beautiful thing? Okay, I thought maybe I unjinxed it. So far, what's not a beautiful thing is this pull. This is a lot of blue, and slot 10 is a unit. So we're not all about those slot 10 units on a vision card banner. It is what it is. It will change. It changed to yellow. So, okay, pull 1 is a dud. Regular Mama Leonis comes in. Ugh. So, whatever. It is what it is. Chat is asking, did it not say stars were included on that other banner? Yes, the stars are included on that other banner, sort of like how they're included here. But what I cared about was, do you get 275 stars when you pull that 275 shard part? And that's what does not give you. So there we go. I figured some people would be thinking about that. Okay, so we did not get that one on the first pull, and it's not looking like we're going to get it on the second pull. Honestly, if there was anything in the game that I had to go to pity for, a 5-step vision card pity would be acceptable. 10k viz for a new VC is just fine, and I want to get my Sottely, who I got him to 120, or I got him fully EX'd yesterday, so he's ready to level up. I still need to get his faith and bravery built up, and I need to get him job points. So he's not quite ready to throw into action yet, but I also wanted this vision card for him before I started building some new wind teams. So we'll kind of finish that today. Okay, it's our third silver book in a row. It's our third unit in slot 10 in a row. That feels kind of bad. 0 for 3 on lucky banner so far, but you never know. You never know. One of these blues could change to rainbow. I remember, I think the first time I ever had a blue change to rainbow, it was back when Victoria came out. Like however many years ago, 2 years ago or something, when regular old Victoria dropped. And I was sitting there, I had 4k viz, and I was like, okay, I really want her. She's so cool. And I pulled, it was all blues. Literally everything was blue. And then the second crystal in the pull turned into a rainbow. It was her. And I was like, we did it. We got her. Now, speaking of doing it, okay, at least we got a vision card in slot 10 this time. Now, spin? No. No spinning. No spinning allowed today, I guess. Okay, a couple chances right here. That one's a miss. Fleeting Tranquility coming in. No big deal. There's Balo. Let's see. Here we go. We got some Ogre a couple of times. Some Venice Castle. Bomb. Vadim, who just got his EX job today. And here we go. Change. Okay. All right. Let's adjust the collar. We want to look good for the exciting moment here. Dang it. Okay. A Vow to Meet again. Probably best in slot vision card for Celis, if we have some Celis players out there. But not the card we're looking for. However, that does take us to pull number 5, which means, well, this time we're going to get him. Hey, and we got a gold book. Like, we knew he was coming. We knew the vision card was coming on this pull. But getting the gold book, seeing the rainbow gateway right there, doesn't it just make you feel better? And the only thing that could make you feel worse is having everything else in the pull be blue. So overall, these have been pretty unlucky, but it doesn't matter. That's what pity systems are for. Oh, nope, still unlucky. Pity systems are for if you get unlucky. You only have to go so far, and since it's a vision card, we only have to go exactly this far. And there it is. Culmination acquired. Can do that bingo board, get this thing built up, and get Sottily into some battles. Pretty excited for that. Get Wind back on the main stage a little bit, because y'all know Wind is one of my favorites. That's the poll video, guys. Okay, so we do have a bonus account review coming in after these polls. Let's go ahead and go there next. And today's bonus account review comes to us from Ezekiel on the Discord, or Zothria in-game. Zothria had just hit 200 days played when these screenshots got taken, and you can see is pushing towards that Royal Rank 8. So kind of a low to medium level spender, looking to get that 3x speed at Royal Rank 8. And at 200 days played, not a brand new player anymore, but instead someone making that, making that transition from newer player to really hitting an in-game stride. And you're going to see that play out as we talk about this account, and it's a really exciting place to be when you're starting to get some of your elements in that place where they can really compete at the end game. Now, I want to go to a different kind of screenshot first. We're going to talk about TMR Stones straight away. Check out this screenshot. Sorry if I blinded you with the whiteness of this, but this is how you do trust stones right here. What this spreadsheet is it's naming units or trust masters and then labeling which trust stones he wants for them and then which passives he's leveled up. This is brilliant stuff right here. I'm old school stupid and I write everything down on paper and throw them away and I have a mess. This is so much more organized, Well done right here, and good job working on your trust stones. So great work. Now let's get to units. You said when you sent me the screenshots that light, dark, and water were your top 3 elements that you're focusing on, and that's really what you want me and the community to focus on when we're reviewing this. What kind of stuff could you look to build there? Vision cards, espers, units, all that. So that's what we'll focus on. Fire was not one of those elements, even though your fire is really close to especially having a full 120 PvE team, if nothing else. If you could just get one more fire unit, maybe a Setia or something like that, you'd really be set. But those Warriors of the Crystal units, and you mentioned this, are definitely going to be the biggest missing piece of the account. It's no Warrior of the Crystals. That will hold you back a little bit, but we'll just roll on. We'll roll on. Okay, so forget about fire. Ice, kind of the same thing. Nice 120 Laswell and Nasha, but I would keep just maybe slowly working on ice, not worrying about it too much. For wind, you are missing Joom, who in my opinion is the glue that holds wind together, even though you have some nice pieces with Winter, Luartha, and Lucia at 120 or 115. Joom would be the point. If you ever get Joom, that would be the point I'd start kind of going into wind a little bit more, looking for then maybe one of wind's mages, whether it's Marymore or we got the big evil priest boy whose name I can't remember right now, or Halloween Little Leela, something like that. So that's what I'd start working on wind. For Earth, you have Mont and Luel at 120. You have Oberon at 107 and Etra at 102. Your Earth actually, again, isn't that far away. Specifically, something you could do would be to get Etra up where she can solo Earth selection quest, getting your Moraga to 120. And then you really have a 5-man Earth team that could hang with some of those in-game Earth events, right? Get those high scores from Earth, stuff like that. So you're really close to a 5-man PvE Earth team. PvP-wise, really Oberon is the only big ticket PvP item right here, so maybe stay away from Earth PvP, but PvE wise you're very close with Earth. Lightning, again, not something you're focused on, and I would just continue not to focus on it. You're essentially missing almost all of the big ticket lightning units. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. Charlotte is definitely good enough to level. The rest of them, whatever. Okay, water. So here's one of the first ones that you said you're really focusing on. You've got the 120 Celis, excellent. You've got the 120 Farm, PvE Goddess. Titus is at 107 when you took these screenshots a few days ago. Definitely get this dude up, especially for PvE. You have Ildira at 120. You said she was your first 99. She was your new account 99. That's about the best new account 99 you can get in terms of helping you go. So that's very very useful. Ramada, MR Ramada is a steel time person, so she can do that for you in PvE. Again, what is the missing piece right here for your team? It's Astrius. Astrius would be huge. You put Astrius into this water account and it's in-game PvP and in-game PvE ready. So just kind of keep your eyes open. Again, eventually someday we're going to get those banners for Warriors of the Crystal where pities come back because they've been out for a while. If you could add Astrius sometime, that would be a big addition here. Until then, keep leveling up this Titus. Raychez also like very worth working on if you can muster up the strength, which you have the strength, honestly, with these three, plus her helping you out, mixing a little Zazan or something. Raychez leveling up would be definitely another thing I would suggest. She's also very good in PvE and decent in PvP. So that's where I'd go with water. Oh, never mind. You should do that straight away. 1, 2, 3 MRs at 120 with Severo and her. Get her up there. There's no reason you can't do that stuff. Okay, light. Now, okay, you got Elena, you've got Jaden, you got Thancred and Lucio at 120. So set there, you're good. You went for the Fina 120 supporter. That's fine, especially since you're not leveling up Yuna. Fina definitely can do that job for you. Continue working on Locke. Get him up there for the PvP duo with Starlight Elena. And then, you know, you can just mix in a Jaden with him. You can mix in a Thancred, who's like secretly actually a decent evasion unit. Lucio, your light is looking really good, like you said. If I was to say this was missing something, what should you work on with light? I would work on Engelbert. Get yourself that like true light tank. Engelbert is super not limited. You've already got him at level 45. Pushing him to 120 is worth it. He's a cheap unit to use in terms of like UR cost. I like Engelbert in this account. I would get him up there, and then I think your light would be set. So keep working on Locke, get Engelbert up there. Boom, there we go. Okay, and then Dark. Now your Dark is definitely the furthest behind of your three main. You have Golbez, Prompto, and Dwayne at 120. So Dwayne is a really good catch here. This is a really interesting team. Golbez, Prompto, Dwayne is really annoying to deal with. So that's a fun PvP team. For PvE, you have, you know, we'll call it like Walmart Little Leela or like, you know, budget Little Leela. You're missing obviously on name brand Little Leela, which would be a great score. Also Joker, not here, but that's fine. Joker's super limited and his event's about to end, or his event's gone and done. So that's fine. You're not going to get Joker. But if you could ever catch new Leela, that would be a big catch. Shadow Lynx can get your Lamiga up there all by herself. So that would be worth doing. You're basically ready for PvE, especially if you get Lamiga up there to help you. Again, look to catch, you know, not budget Little Leela, name brand Little Leela anytime if you can. Also Black Rose Helena would be a big addition here. That's what I'd look for. I would get your Lamiga up for now, and then you're kind of good to go. This could be a fun PvP team. I have no idea how well it would work, but it'd be really hard to kill and really annoying with Prompto, like just messing with the other team. So that's an interesting bit there. Okay, gear. Your gear's actually in a pretty good place. Weapons, you have a lot of +5s. Basically, any unit you'd want to use, you have a +5 or 2 +6s. You have +5 or +6 options for your units. So really good job on weapons. Armor, a little bit more behind. Like, you do have the +6 golden armor, which is really cool. You got the survival vest at +5, really good for like a Celis or something like that. Black garb, really good for Locke. I would say Elena is missing an evasion piece of gear here, like a Santa Claus. If we get a raid rerun, I would try to snag a Santa Claus if you're going to run evasion Starlight Elena. In the meantime, she could definitely take advantage of her TMR, especially with like a Trust Stone buildup or something like that to get the job done. Sage's Hat +5 is something you can finish at any time. Just whenever there's new gear to farm, just continue farming it. You're clearly doing that now, and for a 200-day account, it's in a good spot. For accessories, you've got the Jack Frost all at +5. I love seeing that. That thing is so dang good. So good job there. Luminous Armlet is a really nice piece of gear for your light teams. Terra's Ribbon +5 is really good. Orange glasses are almost done for like a nice accuracy piece there. I would say Silver Rim Spectacles is something you should finish at some point. A very good accuracy piece of gear for your mages. And other than that, again, just whenever you have a chance to farm some new gear at +5, continue to do that. Until then, use your TMRs, etc. Now, speaking of TMRs, look, right here, right there, in the middle of the screen. Get your G's to 99. Get your G's to 99. She's in the mog shop. Go get her to 99. What are you doing? Okay, next. Espers. This is the strength of your account. Your Esper game is in-game already. You don't even need to like worry about Espers anymore unless you just want a new one and want to level it up. You got the 3 non-elementals at 99. Fire, check mark, real good. I mean, maybe get bomb up there for like some cost limited stuff if you ever want to do fire cost limited. Ice, yep, like basically done. Wind, yeah, real good, like looking sharp, especially Typhoon and Arimon. You've got Earth, yep, like your Esper game, I don't even need to like talk about this. These are just like, you're just leveling them all. You're done. So Esper game, really, really good job. So I'm happy my like Baby J videos helped you with this. This is definitely something, this is a shortcut you can take as a newer player to having more in-game power is leveling up your Espers. Like gather Magicite for that first month that you're playing, second month, spend your monthly coins on Esper leveling experience, and then just throw your XL Magicite in here and big power jump. Okay, and then Demon Wall. Oh my god, Demon Wall. God tier Esper, great job. So next up, vision cards. You have one page of level 99 vision cards. When we get to page 2, the 99s run out with Laswell, and then you're really close to being done with a lot of them. So what I did, one thing that I looked at your water, right? I think water is the most interesting element that I wanted to talk about here. And I actually went to WoTV Calc and I opened up a couple pages. Some vision cards for water that I think you could focus on that would really help you out, either to finish them or get them new. You have 2 really great water physical cards right here with Titus's card and Dark Odin. Okay, great. You have Celis's best card right here done. Here's Tune-Up Time, really good like single target resistance. So what could you kind of piece in on top of that to finish this up? Well, one thing you could do would be to finish up Siren. It's at 85. This is a very, very good vision card, especially for fighting either fire or other water element teams. It gives water attack up. I like Siren a lot, either as a main or sub vision card option for your water mages. Next up, I highlighted Faint Torchlight. This is a card I didn't see in like, I don't see that you have this one yet. So if you could get lucky and catch a Faint Torchlight somewhere along the way, I think that would be an excellent vision card for you to finish. It's an accuracy, water attack, and water resistance card. So really good for water versus water, really good for water versus evade, and gives water attack up if you're not getting that from your Siren or something like that. Okay, next up, Guidance from the Stars. This is one you have at 85. Would be really good on like your Moore if you ever finish leveling her up. Otherwise, it is a magic attack critical damage card with skill activation time down on it. I do like this card if you wanted to continue working on that for your water teams. Also, Typhoon, just generically really good for mages as well. And then Winter Holiday Party, another card I didn't see in here, but this is Ildira's Christmas card. It's especially good on Ildira. It's a card I really wish I had, but when they reran it last Christmas, there was no pity, and I just like wasn't going for a vision card with no pity on it. If it ever comes back, you and I both need to grab this card because it gives Ildira water attack up, magic up. It gives your whole party AoE resist up and dex, and it gives her, I'm trying to read this real quick, it gives her height 3 Holy Knight's Purge. It gives her a really nice attack that also debuffs the units that it's hitting. So I would go for those 3 cards. Otherwise, just continue working on the cards that you're working on. For light evade, get Rob's card up there. Otherwise, you had Elena's card already leveled up. So there's your, and you had Bahamut leveled up. So there's your agility, luck, and evade for light. You're like basically ready to go there. And you can just piece in the sub cards of that as you go. For dark, you got Dwayne, you got Joker's card ready. Those are 2 big pieces. You got Garvel's card ready to rock. Like, you're really close. Just keep working on the cards, especially for water, the ones that I mentioned. And if you can ever do those like 5 steps for new vision cards, they're almost always worth it, just to get that bingo board done quickly and then start building up your vision card game. Other than that, man, great looking account for 200 days in. I'd say you're very far ahead of a lot of other people who are only 200 days in. Royal Rank 8 is nice when you get it for that 3x speed. Makes farming just that much easier. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let Zathri know in chat if you have any other suggestions for him. And thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace.